Go! 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 Go!
Yo, what up, my friends? Let's make some money. Let's go. You can hear me. You can see me. The stream is ready to rock and roll today. Oh, it feels good. We're also not pressed for time. I tell you what, I was so stressed out yesterday doing that stream with lock being at 1:30. Today we have a little bit of time. We can kind of pace ourselves. Many things I want to do. And I'm just going to talk about all of them real quick, just give you a brief overview of today's show. We're going to talk about the DK and the FanDuel ratings, projections, how to upload those real quick. We're going to do some single entry building here on FanDuel today. I think it's a good day to do some single entry stuff. We're going to do some FanDuel optimizing in Fantasy Cruncher as well. We're going to do some DraftKings single entry building. Yeah, we're doing it all, man. What up, CG? What's up, Porter? And then we're going to do some DraftKings FC crunches for 150s. We're going to talk about the study hub. We're also going to take a peek at the PGA study hub today. And of course, we need to take a peek at Bennett's player pool and the picks that he gave us. And then we're going to give away 10 tickets to this beautiful $15,000 long drive over here on Superdraft. We have 10 tickets to give away. And what I need to task somebody from chat to do so that I don't freak out today and being overwhelmed is this tweet right here. If somebody, one of my homies in here, it knows how to enter that into some type of like retweet picker or something like that, we will give away 10 tickets today to the Superdraft long drive, and this is for tomorrow morning, and this is a pretty cool contest, and we'll talk about some of those top-notch picks over here based on the multipliers, which is everything. Multipliers are more important over there than the players themselves, and as soon as you start to realize that and embrace that type of volatility, because it's incredibly volatile, you'll start to do well, and the quicker you can do that, the better you can get going. You want one of those tickets? Well, help me out. If somebody knows how to run that, DM CG or DM me on the side on Twitter, and we will, you can maybe you can run the tweet through the tweet picker for us. We need 10 tickets, and somebody can do that on the other side for me. What's up, 28 CJ? Let me say hi to chat. Hey, Eric, good to see you, man. You want one of those tickets? You might get one. What's up, T-Boy? Jay Bennett? Greg, did someone say single entry? That's right, my dude. We're going to talk some single entry today. We'll try to make we'll make some lineups together. Hit that like button. Sean, my dude. Sean's got a free ride because he used the Monkey Knife Fight link below. He has a free month through August. Yeah, Eric, I tried to use that, by the way, and I connected my Twitter for it, and then it asked me to pay money. And I looked at that at like 1:28 p.m. Eastern. It was like 2 minutes before I went live, and I gave up. So I didn't want to do it while I was on air trying to figure this stuff out. So if somebody wants to check that out for me, please, by all means, if you can do that, that would be great. I would love to not have to pay $3 to run a contest for free tickets. If somebody can Google and try to find another link, anything else that will allow you to just enter the tweet link in there, that would be cool. What's up, John Hale? Good to see you, man. Let's see, Fred, Ryan, thanks for hanging out today. Eugene Baptiste, love it. Legendarius, one of the cooler names we have in Discord. What's up, Chad? Philly TF. All right, Greg, let's go. Let's make some money. So we're going to dive into this, and what I wanted to look at today was not specifically the study hub. We've spent a ton of time looking at the study hub as of late. We all know where to get this. We're starting to learn how to use the heat map, especially now that we have some games being played. We can start to sort this by the fantasy point trends or the minutes trends. We can look at the multiplier, times players hit the multiplier. These things are starting to become pretty important to use on both FanDuel and DraftKings. So whatever you want to do with the study hub today, by all means, give it a look, and you can do it. What I want to look at today, and I post this exclusive here where I give out my personal player pool on both DraftKings and FanDuel, as well as my tiers for MME and single entry, and then I also make this building blocks. This building blocks is something that people are starting to use and get accustomed to using. Is what they are is they're like my ideal approaches and of using like tournament theory, right? Where you kind of put together a lineup where you theorize outcomes of a game or ownerships of the field, and you try to leverage them the best that you can through creating a lineup. I'm not going to have a lineup where I have Chris Paul and SGA in the same lineup. While I do want exposure to both, I'm not trying to get both of them in the same lineup, because I think that if one pops off, potentially the other is going to have trouble going off as well. So when you're looking at these single entry build lineups, they're shells based on like my game theory and this whatever's up here in this bald noggin here, and I try to put them down as like, here's the building blocks, and then from there, I'm going to use my rankings, my tiered rankings, and I'm going to build the rest of our lineup. So what I want to do is we're going to go over to FanDuel first. We're going to grab a contest, and I hope somebody is doing that on the side for me, by the way. I really hope somebody can drop one of those retweet pickers out. I have 10 tickets to give away, my friends. It's right here. If you have not done it, click that tweet right there I just posted in chat and retweet it. Somebody in this chat room today who is watching, so you have a 10 tickets to give away out of 56 people watching. You have a 1 in 5 chance of winning a $15 entry to the Super Draft Long Drive tomorrow morning, which, by the way, I took second place in last week. I'm going to help you out the best that I can this week, and all I did was use Bennett's player pool, and I'll talk about how I leveraged some of the multipliers. So I'll help you guys the best that I can. I don't know much about PGA, but I do know quite a bit about playing tournaments. So I will help you there. You just got to retweet. That's it. You got a 10 out of 58 chance of winning a $15 ticket today. So retweet that link that I just posted in chat and give yourself an opportunity to win. All right, let's enter a contest here. Let's, where's that $25? I like entering that one. Was it 15 bucks? Oh, what is this? Want to toss a bullet in here? What do you guys think? All right, so we'll go back here and let's see if I can shrink this page enough. Will I be able to see both? Yes. Cool. All right, so we've got building blocks, and let's do shell number 1. This is shell build 1, and we'll go from there. All right, so you'll see that in each of my FanDuel shell builds today, I don't have Anthony Davis or LeBron James. I'm a little worried there. By the way, Brandon Clark, he's going to be uber popular today. Here's your nice pivot right here. Paul Millsap likely has a little bit higher floor as well. So, if you're trying to play the ownership game, Paul Millsap is a great pivot off of Brandon Clark today. I think that he'll have very similar minutes. He has similar upside, and I think he has a higher floor. So Paul Millsap is my pivot off of the higher owned Brandon Clark on FanDuel. I do have some exposure over here to Brandon Clark on DraftKings. FanDuel, can you play Clark? Sure. I'm not saying he's a bad play, my friends. I mean, if you're looking at my personal exposures over here on the Donuts exclusive, my MME exposure for FanDuel, I had, let's see, how much Brandon Clark did I have? At 11%. I'm trying to get off of him today. He's a volatile spot on FanDuel specifically, just because of that price tag. I don't like that price tag, and I think there's other people around him that have similar floor ceiling upside. I'm trying to get off of that chalk a bit. I'm trying to go to Paul Millsap and Jeremy Grant at 30% each on FanDuel, $4,800 and $4,000. I'm just looking to differentiate a little bit in my lineup, so that is why, and I knew I would have questions. Where's Brandon Clark? Why isn't he in your single entry? It's an ownership thing, my friends. What's up, Fresh? You could try tweet draw. Not sure if it's free. You got to log in with your account. Tweet draw. It doesn't even look like it's a website anymore. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it right now. Actually, I'm gonna log in. Let's give out a. Let's see if this wins. Let's see if this works. I'll try to give away 10 tickets right now. You guys don't even have to wait anymore. I hope you retweeted. Oh, by the way, anybody who has not retweeted the actual original tweet, even if you're watching right now, you're not eligible. And if you're not following Team Rise or Fall on Twitter, you're not eligible. So not only do you have a 10 in 58 person chance to win here, you might have a better chance for people who have not retweeted or are not following the Twitter. So please give that a look real quick. All right, let's try this out. And I'll show you, I'll bring it on screen. I just got to make sure it's not going to show like my personal info. Okay, how do I see the winners? Oh, I see a lot of people retweeting it now. Okay, so pick a winner from the retweets. Here's what I'm doing, my friends, just so you can see. I have no clue how to use that one. Okay, so drop this in here. Pick a winner from the retweets. Draw. Ooh, okay. Do I have to do this 10 individual times? What's happening here, my friends? Is this the winner? Oh, winner. Oh, right there. Okay, cool. All right, so here's what we'll do it. I'm going to do it 10 times individually. If you win today, what you have to do is you DM me on Twitter at teamriseorfall, and you tell me what your superdraft username is. If you don't have a superdraft username, down below in the description section, use our promo. Get $10 added to your account today, and then hit me up with your username. All right? So, hashtag NoahJD. Go ahead, hit me up on Twitter at teamriseorfall with your superdraft username. If you need a username, grab our description down low and grab the promo link. All right, here we go. Here's another one. The heck was that? All right, we'll do it individually. Okay. This is the worst, by the way. You get to do one and then you got to pay for it. What is wrong with all these sites? Is there not a single site? Does anybody know a single site out there that I can use to do this? It's just going to keep picking hashtag NoahJD. Ooh. Can we cheat the system and open in a incognito window? Nope, we can't. All right, my friends. Somebody else find another avenue. Otherwise, I'm just going to scroll around and do it that way. No, watch. Watch. Like, that's it. Like, even this button down here, draw, doesn't do anything. It just keeps picking Noah. Noah's going to win 10 tickets. No, that ain't going to do it. All right, oh well. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. I think I'll end up just scrolling around like an idiot. I think this is why I used to use Twitch, because I could run those. Ticket contests super easy. Maybe next time I do a ticket thing, I'll do that. I'll do the tickets. All right, screw it. Here's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna get a little goofy with it. All right, make sure you have retweeted. Make sure you are following Team Rise or Fall. I will cross-reference these after the fact. And if there are 3-4 people that didn't meet eligibility, I am going to pick them out of my Rise or Fall members in Discord, just randomly. Okay? Here we go. All right, so. All right, so here we go. We'll scroll up and down. Random.org. Well, Efren, set it up, bro. You got the tweet right here. That's what I'm looking for. You set that up for me, I'll give you a free ticket. Give me 8 more, okay, Efren? You run that through. Give me 8. Give me the link for it or something like that. Or Greg, yeah, all right. Just one of you. If one of you guys can do that, I'll give a free ticket to you. You guys can duke it out, and then I can keep streaming and not worrying about this. That'd be great. Let's go build some lineups. Okay. All right, so I've got the single entry shell list, and when I am making the rest of this lineup, now from here, what I care about the most is making sure I have upside, because I feel like at this point now I have the players that I want to be able to, give myself like a strong floor, right? These are my favorite targets. I think they have a strong floor stealing combination. Oh, by the way, James Ennis was added to this, but this was the old link, so let me grab this. This is my personal one that I did not upload to the site. So James Ennis should be on yours if you refresh yours. He is going to get some minutes here with MCW out, and can't remember who the other guy was that tore his Achilles. Keldon was one of our picks last the last slate because we thought he was going to get some more minutes, and then his minutes went down, man. How infuriating. But James Ennis, 3,600. He's going to get some minutes here. He allows you to pay up at other positions. And today, I was starting to get into it. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, man, I'm worried about a similar situation with what we had with Milwaukee. You know, that was incredibly frustrating what we saw out of Milwaukee last time, where, you know, at halftime, Middleton and Giannis did not come back out. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to lose, you know, a 10K player, 8K player at halftime and only get 20-minute rotation out of them or something, you know, like 16 minutes in the first half or something like that. So I want to avoid Anthony Davis and LeBron James. I want to see what they do. They basically locked up the West #1 seed. I don't know if they're going to need to trot them out there for more than, you know, 3 rotations. Even if they play more than Milwaukee played their starters yesterday, what if Davis and LeBron don't come out for their 4th rotation? Win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter, right? And I also think there's going to be a bit of, and we've seen it, LeBron James is facilitating more than anything right now. He's clearly trying to get all of his teammates involved, give them confidence, build some team chemistry with some of these players on their team. You know, Deion Waiters, J.R. Smith, these rando commandos who have joined them. And I think that what you're seeing is LeBron just try to facilitate and get them all involved, which kind of takes the ceiling off of LeBron, in my opinion. You know, here we are, 16 field goal attempts. I mean, he's not taking the 24 shots we need, 20 to 24 shots we need. And you can see it right here since the relaunch here, you know, 40, 40, 50. He just doesn't have that ceiling. Anthony Davis went for 42 points, right? 42, you know, went absolutely off. But are they going to be trotting him out there for 38 minutes if they don't need to win another game, right? Like, is that something they're going to do with one of the most injury-prone players in the NBA? No, not at all. They're going to start protecting their assets here, which I think also means players like Kyle Kuzma might have an opportunity to get some more run, whether they're starting or in the second unit over the next week or two here. I think there's going to be opportunity to play guys like Kyle Kuzma. He did not make my player pool today just simply because I really, really like the other options here, with Paul Millsap being a nice pivot off of Brandon Clark. So that is something that I want to do. I want to use some of these other players who, you know, are going to play minutes. Jeremy Grant played like 30-something minutes, but he shot 1 for 5 from the field. Listen, Jeremy Grant getting 30-plus minutes often will return 25, 30 points for you. And, you know, give me somebody like that who doesn't rely on scoring the basketball to get points, you know, rebounds, blocks, steals. Jeremy Grant's a hustle player. He can fill in a lot of categories. And if his shot is falling or he's banging around the paint a little bit, you know, if he can get double-digit points, that floor and ceiling combination has been raised. So, you know, as I'm building out the rest of the shell, all I'm really looking for are scoring ceilings, right? So a player like Ja Morant is somebody I'm interested in, abso-freaking-lutely. And what I like here, too, is you kind of get that battle, that back-and-forth scoring battle. I like Mike Conley a bit here, too, at 6.2K. But the thing is, if I'm using Mike Conley, I'm not using Donovan Mitchell. We have not seen a positive correlation throughout the season at this position. If Conley goes, you know, nuclear today, D-Mitch has been capped scoring-wise. So I think if you want to ping-pong like a Morant and Conley, which I love ping-ponging Morant in tournaments. We've seen him throughout this season just go absolutely bonkers, but he plays terrible defense. And on the other side of the court, the other player usually goes nuclear as well. I mean, we saw it a couple games ago against Portland. Lillard went for like, 48 points or something. Morant had 45. Dejounte Murray went ham the other day as well. So, you know, and he plays so many minutes. I mean, it's really hard not to like Ja Morant. So if you're using Shai Gilgeous-Alexander today, I'm not using Chris Paul. If you're using Mike Conley, I'm not using Donovan Mitchell. So try to find what you want to do here with these players and make your stand and feel confident about what you're doing. Now, you've seen I have Tatum in there. I don't feel entirely comfortable running out a billion Celtics like everybody else in the field is going to do today. I also am not entirely comfortable running out Jaylen Brown with Jason Tatum. I want to see one of these guys go bonkers. You know, 23 shots by Jaylen Brown, scoring 37, 43 points or so. You know, that's going to be awesome with Kemba Walker out today. But we see, you know, Tatum only took 11 shots in that game, and his ceiling was capped. And, you know, when he took, 23 shots the other game? How do I look at all their news? I don't even use FanDuel. 22 shots, you know, on August 2nd. Where's Jaylen Brown? I think he only took like 13 shots that game, man. He took 18 shots, not bad. So Jaylen Brown, oh man, they both went nuclear that game. I guess if you want to use that sample size, by all means, plug them in. But I'm not entirely positive that's what I want to do in a single entry while they're both going to be highly owned. You know, pick one. I'm going to pick one. I'm not sitting on Wanna-Baker, Wanna-Taker, Wanna-Faker today. That guy freaking burns me every single time I'm playing. I'm not touching him. But I'm looking at players like Danilo Gallinari if I don't have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in there. You know, the tertiary scorers against a team that might not have their starters in there forever. I'm looking at somebody like Tobias Harris, who, while he didn't make my single entry player pool, again, remember, the shell builds are what kind of get me started. And after that, I'm only thinking about ceilings, my friends. And this is where you kind of have to start to use your noggins a little bit. Where are the ceiling players? Listen, Tobias Harris against the worst defense in the NBA, basically. You know, what if he goes for 40 again today? Tobias Harris, a fine option for a single entry tournament. Joel Embiid, I don't know if I play him over 10K on FanDuel when I don't know if he's going to have the scoring floor that I want, right? I mean, if they pull him at 28 minutes because they're up by 20 points in the fourth row, you know, that last final rotation going into the fourth quarter, they don't come out, you know, he's stuck at like 52 points or something. That's not going to win you anything. 7K left for point guard center. You know, pick of the litter here. If I don't know what you want to do, but there's plenty of options. You can go Vooch. And listen, we talked about it yesterday. Vucevic, now that Orlando's vying for that 7th seed, you know, coach said they had started the season just trying to get their legs under them. I said he's going to play 33, 34 minutes. He played 32 yesterday. I just missed it. But that floor-ceiling combination at 7.8K, I mean, the matchup is difficult against Toronto, but Vooch at 7.8K playing that many minutes is a glorious pick. Dejounte Murray here. Don't like the matchup against Denver, but while they don't have all their defenders, those long wings and stuff, I think Dejounte Murray's not a terrible option, especially with people missing in their lineup. He's very volatile all the time. Floor-ceiling combination is high. You can go elsewhere if you change things up at these positions here, but we don't want Conley with Mitchell. We don't want Chris Paul with Shai. So figure out how you want to rotate these around. I think this is a pretty good, solid single entry build. That is how I go about making my single entry lineups. Exactly, Chris, CG. Play good players. I mean, you can see each one of these. These are good players. I don't have, you know, turds up and down my shell builds when I'm making these lineups. You know, I'm trying to build lineups. I'm trying to think through a game theory. Okay, if this player goes off, who's not going to go off? Why did he go off? And, you know, leverage the situation. If Tobias Harris goes for 48 points today, I'm sorry, my friends. Embiid is not. If Jason Tatum goes for 60, I'm sorry, my friends. There's a good chance Jaylen Brown and Gordon Hayward barely hit value. Or hit value, but no more, right? And you're not looking for them to hit value at 40% ownership today. So tell a story with your lineup. Tell a story with your roster. Find ways to get off the volatile chalk, like Brandon Clark is going to be volatile chalk against a tough, Utah's not playing the toughest defense right now, but they got some bigs down low. Brandon Clark could be in trouble there. And, you know, find a way to get off of the chalk volatile players and go with someone like Paul Millsap, who was a much higher floor than Brandon Clark. And listen, all he has to do is outscore Brandon Clark. He doesn't need to go for 35, 40 points. If he goes for 29 and Brandon Clark goes for 24, boom, 40% of the field, you're ahead of by 5 points because of Paul Millsap over Brandon Clark. People think that leverage play, that pivot needs to be on a player that is like going to go for 15, 20 more points than the chalk. No, you just got to go for a little bit more than chalk so you can be ahead of the chalk in the tournaments. Hey, by the way, 70-something people watching this show right now, hit that like button. Please hit that like button right now. That helps me out immensely. It's a very easy way to support free content, which I am giving you right now. Study Hub, my friends, this was updated not too long ago. Please refresh it so you can get the most up-to-date FanDuel ratings, FanDuel projections, DraftKings ratings, and projections. Excuse me, this is PGA. Let me slide over to DraftKings. Let's do our single entry now. Oh, MME today, my friends, on Fantasy Cruncher. I did crunch by the ratings, and here were my settings. I went... I'm going for broke. I went one unique. I like my player pool, 59.2K on the team sal. 100% global cap. I'm not going to bother. If I get 100% on somebody, so be it. Randomness, 0%. I love our ratings. If I add ratings to if I add randomness to my crunches, now I'm inherently I'm putting less stock into the actual ratings or projections, if that's what you go with. So I'm going no randomness because right now I'm loving what the ratings are giving me. We just showed it the other night. 5 out of 6 slates we have crunched, 150 max for this and made money, okay? I think on the season, out of those 6 nights, I lost $14 last night, so that brings it to like $142. That's just doing that 25-cent entry as I track it. So, we'll take, who wouldn't take $142 a week playing just quarters? I mean, how nice is that? And if you guys want to pay up and do that 333, 444, stuff like that, by all means. DraftKings, same thing today. For Fancy Cruncher, I am doing the ratings, and very similar, my friends. 100% global cap. I did not put a salary restriction on DraftKings. I like to expand that sometimes. If we put a salary restriction in there, your crunch will be different. But I really like players like James Ennis and stuff to open up my salary today. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that open. I went 100% global cap, 0% randomness. Again, I want to rely on the projections as much as possible. All right, I promised a lot of single entry today because we have not been doing much of it. So let me refresh this page real quick and get a single entry in. Ceiling is everything, John Porter. You're right. When we are doing, when we are looking at a 1v1 or like a 2v2 option, yes, some single entry DK. I like this. All right, Ryan, I got you. Let's go. 69 people watching. Hit that like button, my friends. Down below in the description section, hit 2 things, okay? The first is the Monkey Knife Fight link. If you want a free access to all things patreon.com/riseorfall. I mean, you can literally get everything we give. You can have that today for just a $10 deposit over at MKF, and then you play a few dollars, and boom. They'll email me. They'll give me your username and everything, and I connect with you, and I give you a free month of RiseOrFall. So give it a look down below. Number 2, if you are a Superdraft player or not Superdraft player, go down below, get the promo link for Superdraft. Use that, and you'll need that for the retweet giveaway. Hey, CG, are you there, bro? If you are there, let me know. And then what I need you to do is pick 9 people at random and type their name, or I guess just tweet it out. Tweet out the winners. We need the other 9 winners, and tell them to DM the @teamriseorfall Twitter with their Superdraft usernames, okay? And if they don't have it, to use our promo for that. You got that, CG, or are you not there? And if you're not there, I will just pause and do it on the side. But if you could just pick 9 at random that retweeted that, and we'll cross-reference the followers. Let me know in chat. I'm going to keep building, and we will go from there. If CG's not there, maybe I can have somebody else do that for me. All right, let's build. What do I want to enter with this single entry? Let's look for. I want to drop a bullet in something. Oh, what is this? Not bad. Man, I usually like that $12. What's first place here? 150K. Oh my god. That's so top heavy. Let's do it. Let's build a $20. Can't right now, CG. Dang. All right, you know what? I'm not going to do it on stream right now. You guys got some free time? Tweet it. Retweet it right now. I'll do it right after the stream. I'll post the winners. I want to build lineups. I told people that's what I'm doing, so we're building lineups. All right, D-Mitch, Jaylen Brown. Let's go. Let's put them together. We got James Ennis. This is the first shell build that I was working with. You know, again, here at Power Forward on DraftKings, I'm eating that chalk at Brandon Clark. 4.6K is very cheap. Here is your pivot, Jeremy Grant, 4.5K, going to play similar minutes, potentially even more minutes. So there's your pivot. If you want to use Jeremy Grant there, by all means, you can do that. But, you know, listen, I have exposure to Clark on DraftKings, and then on FanDuel, I'm fading him. So that's my natural hedge. Use him on one site, pivot elsewhere on the other. All right, Jared Allen, 5.6K. 5.4K. Man, if he plays 28-plus minutes today, and I know that Brooklyn's just trying to spare their legs and their youth, but Jared Allen is their legs and their youth. So I think he's going to get some minutes today. And yeah, we just need 28 or so, even 26. I don't care if he even plays the 4th rotation. At 5.4K, Allen can bang down low and rob Thies of rebounds all night, as long as Thies doesn't stretch him out. All right, and we have 7,400 left over. We can go down here to the forward position. Let's grab Tatum. We'll plug him in, And we've got Brown and Tatum here. And again, if you don't want them both in the same lineup, don't do however you want. We have 2 spots left, my friends. My shell gave you 6 of the 8. And at this point, remember, what are we looking for? What do we care about? It's only ceiling. It's only ceiling. That is all that matters right now. Let me move my my camera, or my webcam, so you can see. There we go. Is that better? All right, so we need a guard and utility. I'm building out my final picks here. Let's go over to the Donuts exclusive. Let's search by single entry. If I'm making one lineup here. SGA at 6.7K. All right. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, actually. 38 minutes, man. With no Schroeder, he's going to get a lot of minutes. Minutes equals opportunity. Opportunity equals fantasy points. I'm plugging them in, baby. All right, 7.4K utility. That gives me everything. At this point, I'm just looking at ceiling. Valanciunas, not a terrible GPP option here. No, Aaron Gordon against the length. I talked about him playing 34-plus minutes yesterday. Just missed it. 33. Again, similar situation with Vucevic, where it was just a matter of time until these guys started playing more minutes after their coach had said they needed to get their legs under them. Thomas Bryant is somebody I always like using in tournaments. Talked about him for Superdraft last game. He ended up scoring 58 points on Superdraft. He just bangs down low, man. He's big body, blocks, rebounds, points. Tough matchup today, though. Okay, so I might go with Joe Val here, just because I think he's going to be extremely low owned, and Joe Val just always, no matter the matchup, is he's got that upside. And when they got that pick and roll working with Ja and Joe Val, man, it's a thing of beauty. I might put him in there for that last spot. The other opportunity or option I have here is to go down at guard and then go back up at utility. But let's have a plan in store. Who would I go get at utility here? Not a ton of people I really want to go out of my way to go get. Vooch, 8.1K, might be one of them. Ja here at 8K, another one. Let's put him in at guard. Actually, let's do that. Let's go Ja, 8K, and we'll go from there. So now utility, 6.1K, opens up some different options, different types of lineups. Dejounte Murray, we like him. We talked about him a little bit. Derek White, also a fine option. Not going to play as many minutes, though. Can score the basketball. We can go Danilo since we do not have SGA in there. Took 14 shots yesterday. His upside is always higher if he can get some more minutes in there as well. So if Danilo's playing more minutes today, I mean, he's got 30, 35, 40-point upside at 5.7K. Because of that awkward pricing, I think he's going to be kind of low as well. Sharp, hey, great time. Oh, thanks for checking it out. First time this week. Great show, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Those two things help me out. Guys, what do you think? Who you on here? I'm not paying up for Michael Porter Jr. here. He's not going to go 12 of 16 from the floor again. I'm sorry. Watch him do it again. I mean, I'm truly looking at Murray here. Ty Joe, why did they price him up here at 6'1"? LeVert is back today. He only played 26 minutes. What a weird price up. I like OG a little bit today. Dylan Brooks, man, I thought he was gonna go bonkers last game. Only took 13 shots. Looking at it real quick, if we drop down to Brooks at 5'2", we'll have 8.4K. Can we go get Tobias Harris? No, we can grab Lowry over. No, it's not worth it. Is it worth it? Ooh, now I'm thinking about it. Dylan Brooks could be a leverage play off Ja. If Dylan gets cooking, man, we see him. If he takes 20 shots, that lowers the floor. Lowers the ceiling of Ja. I mean, if his shot is falling, man, he is He's a brave individual. He'll just go out there and start chucking 30 minutes, 20 shots. And if they fall, if he can get us 35 points, Dylan Brooks, 8.9K, it's a lot of money left over. And now we can go up and grab somebody with a super high ceiling. This is interesting. Ben Simmons, I like this play. Ooh. Everyone's scoring points against Washington. And, man, he'll have like a 9-inch advantage at point guard today. There it is. Got it. Jamal Murray, no, I'm not going to play him in his first game back. All right. Let's go over to Super Draft. Let's look at some of these. 1 hour for. Oh, it starts at 4 o'clock. We got time for that. Golf. We might as well talk about it real quick. And then if there's anything you guys want to cover, please, by all means. By the way, 71 people in here, only 33 likes. What's happening here? 38 people. Go. Let's go. Hit that like button. Come on. Help me out. Let me check out the news real quick. See if I missed anything while I'm streaming here. Kyle Anderson starting at small forward. We knew that. Bellinelli playing today. Semi-irrelevant. And baseball stuff. John Means, blah, blah, blah. Glenn Robinson remains doubtful. Who cares? Okay. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's go. Hit that like button. Retweets. Is that what I said I was doing? Was I giving away tickets right now? Or was I going to talk PGA? Oh, let's talk PGA and then we'll give away some tickets. All right, my friends. Last week took in second place. I think I was behind Brick. You guys all know Brick. He's unbeatable. Best player in the universe. So no shame in that. I'll take second place to him all day. Took third place to him last night in freaking fantasy draft in the $25 MLB. I took third place. Of course, who's ahead of me? Brick. This guy, man. Freaking Brick. He's so good. Multiplier. This, my friends, is all I care about in PGA. I'm not even kidding. This is all I care about. I'm looking for players that have just high multipliers, and then I'm looking for players that. Here's what I did last week for PGA. I looked for players with high multipliers, and the second thing I did is I looked at Bennett's player pool, and I found all the guys that I thought had the best probability of being good. Literally, that was it. I didn't look for players I thought was going to win the tournament. That's irrelevant. We've seen this on NASCAR and PGA all year over on Superdraft. You don't need players that are going to win the tournament or drivers that are going to win the track. You only need people that are going to outperform other people based on the multiplier. And I'll be doing the same thing this week. So when I'm looking at the study hub here, yes, I'll start with the risers. I'll start with his favorite picks. And I will go over here on Superdraft. I'll have them up on both monitors when I do this. And I will look for only people who have high multipliers first. And those will be the people that go into my player pool first. This is it. So when I'm over on Fancy Cruncher, I'm looking at who are his favorite risers, who are his MME. All right, and then I'll X out everybody who has like a 1.1 or a 1.0 or something, and I'll look at all these guys down here, and I'm looking for people like Adam Hadwin, a very good golfer. I mean, we could use Hubbard, Tringle, Hadwin. I mean, these guys all right here. Look at their multipliers. These are the types of players I'm looking for. Webb Simpson at 1.05. See, like, that's not a good play to me. No, thank you. I'll take a little bit more volatile Rory Sabatini here instead at 1.25 multiplier. Jim Furyk, if he has a good weekend at 1.35. Doc Redman at 1.3, always in play. Like, I'm looking for the multipliers, my friends. Webb Simpson is not a better play than Doc Redman here, because Doc Redman's going to get 0.25 points per point more than Webb Simpson. That means if they both scored 10 points, Doc would get 2.5 more points than Webb. So every 10 points, let's say they both score 70 actual points. 7 times 2.5 for Doc Redman comes out to 17.5 more points than Webb Simpson if they have the same exact type of weekend. And that is why the multiplier is all that matters. That is it. That is all that matters. Hubbard can do worse than Webb Simpson, and he's going to score 4. He's going to score 4 more points every 10. right? So if he only scores 50 actual points, he's going to tie Webb Simpson that scored 70. So it takes a great day from Webb Simpson to have a good day. And then it doesn't take much more than an average day for someone like Hubbard to have a similar score. And if Hubbard has a very good day or good day, he's going to outscore Webb Simpson like 80% of the time. If he has a great day, you're going to win the tournament. So when you're making these lineups, my friends, this is all that matters. You're looking at the multipliers. I hope that helps. That is how I do NBA on Superdraft, by the way. And you guys keep wondering, how do you keep placing up there? How do you win these tournaments? Guys, I won like, what, probably 30 or 40 NBA Superdraft tournaments last year. That's all I ever did. I looked at the multipliers. I didn't care about the players. And I said, okay, at 1.5, TJ Warren only needs above average day to outscore Giannis. And he went off. So TJ Warren in 88% of my lineups yesterday helped me. Had a team, I think, was in the top 10 before I went to bed, but I don't know where it finished. Actually, never even looked at that. Think about the multiplier. Compare two players. It's only about, the upside at their multiplier. It's not about how good of a day they're actually going to have. A 1.5 times multiplier having an average day likely outscores somebody at a 1.0 who has a great day. It's very simple. So even though Webb could end up in the top 5, someone like Hubbard could outscore him by finishing 30th this weekend. Ratings coming to the PGA Hub. Ooh, baby. Oh, he's teasing us. Here it is. FanDuel rating column. Oh, I love you, man. DK rating. I like this projections copy. CG, you wizard. The FanDuel and DraftKings ratings right here. Oh, so we can upload this right into Fantasy Cruncher. Andrew says, I kept seeing you win on Superdraft NBA last year. I haven't stopped there, my friend. I took down the 2.5K on Monday night. I got to reclaim my throne. You guys got to elbow me out of the paint on Superdraft. I won't give up an inch. Brooks has a green check mark by his name. He's starting. Who are you talking about? Dylan Brooks? He always starts, brother. You guys want me to finish with some NBA? Paul or Van Vliet? Chris Paul or Van Vliet? Tell me which site first off. That'll help me. Top of my head, I'll go VV, man. He's been so good. Let's look at our projections. Chris Paul, 40.15 projection and 88.8 rating. Fred Van Vliet, a 68.21 rating, 37.62 projection. Ugh. Well, I tell you what, both the ratings and the projections say Chris Paul is the better choice. I DM'd you to list out all the people that retweeted it, FYI. Ah, Eli. Good man. Hey, did you guys check this out? What do y'all think of this? Look what I put together for everybody this morning. Woke up, had some coffee. I was like, you know what? I'm putting together a strategy page. What do you think? Give that a look. We're slowly building the site on the back end, CG and I. Takes a lot of work, but it's fun, you know? This thing's going to be pretty cool. And then we'll transition everybody off Patreon to that. That'll be fun. And you guys will have, just like your normal website, drop-down tabs, hover over NBA. You'll have all the content for NBA. You just click it. And then Discord becomes primarily just coaching. Just coaching. NBA channel, go there for coaching. RONIN channel, go there for coaching. Okay? Lineup review, go there for coaching. No content in Discord at all. We'll just say, hey, check out the site, NBA Study Hub updated. The 3 mil PGA is calling me name. The same with Adam Scott. Good luck, bro. Do the ratings take into account pricing? Ratings, I'm not going to give you the sauce, bro. I'm not going to give you the recipe. We just give you the sauce. Not going to tell you what goes in the ratings. Our proprietary blend that rates players. And we are... we started at Thursday night on NBA for FanDuel, and we've cashed 5 of 6 nights, maxing out very raw settings for the advanced options, and 5 of 6 nights we've won. And, you know, I play most of my volume on fantasy draft and super draft. So I've only been putting into the 25 cent on FanDuel. But I mean, if one of y'all is a primarily FanDuel volume player, I mean, we're talking 5 of 6 nights cashing out over there. Try it in the 555. Let me know how it goes. DK Tiers, White, Murray, Deontay. Highest probability of hitting that ceiling. So give me Deontay and DK Tiers. Good question, Hawk. Anybody else, please, by all means. I like those 1v1s, things like that. My lineups are all set. I've got my DraftKings in. I've got my fan. Ooh, did I know? No, did I get in? Oh, phew. That would have been very frustrating. Look for a little small contest, baby. All right. Slide FanDuel and DraftKings over. NBA Study Hub, thank you for your help today. PGA Study Hub tonight. I'll be playing some Super Draft NBA later. Grayson Allen tonight? No, not much. We're talking like what? Large field MME? Yeah, sure, whatever. I take bullets on a lot of people I wouldn't touch otherwise. DK single. Way to identify what I need. That's good. Jaylen Brown. Oh, no. If you have Tatum, give me SGA. That's a good phrasing of your question, Zach. That's a sharp question, buddy. Only if they start awarding points for tripping opposing players. Yeah, no. I mean, give me Jaylen Brown without Tatum in that situation. But if you already have Jason Tatum, give me SGA. You only play PGA on Super Draft. I played last week on DraftKings, and I think I did a single entry on FanDuel, and then I maxed out the Super Draft PGA. I'm really good at Super Draft, so I've been telling people forever, right? Like, stop banging your head into the wall to try to play all sites. And listen, if you're making a lot more money on a certain site, invest the most money there. Truly. Good luck to everyone. Yeah, no doubt. Hit that like button. I appreciate that. And hit that subscribe button. If you are watching right now, if you use all our free content, if you use all our content and you're a member, hit that sub button here on YouTube. That helps me out too. Down below in the description section, get a free month using a Monkey Knife Fight link. And the Super Draft down below in the Super Draft, under the promos in the Super Draft exclusive projections and promo. Check that out. By the way, who, raise your hand, used the 4-team parlay last night in the heavyweight sports betting tier? Oh my goodness, that 4-team parlay and that 2 points, and that was a 3-unit investment, and the 2.7 unit investment into the Giannis, the alphabet, the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo, a 2.7 unit investment into that prop bet. Those were sick. A 5.7 unit swing to close out the night for NBA. The heavyweight picks. You're looking at the Super Draft, or you're looking at our setup right now. Chat and content. I mean, we are extremely in depth here with how we run things. It is very, very organized how we do our content channel. You come into Discord. Patreon members come into Discord. You get access here. You just grab what you need to grab. Okay, you scroll to content. Wednesday, 8/5. Here are the links. I will update all the MLB. I'll post NHL. I'll post the rest of PGA exclusives. Everything gets posted. And then you can go grab all the exclusive stuff like, CG just posted the MLB Study Hub here. Cool. You can go get the exclusive stuff. You go to MLB RONIN links. I mean, you can see I was posting exposures here yesterday. CG's starters and stacks. Let's see. This was my exclusive yesterday for MLB. You know, I had my tiered pitchers, offensive stacking tiers, and then I posted my actual personal exposures, how I ran it into Fantasy Cruncher. So members, patreon.com/riseorfall. Grab it, man. All right, that's my sales pitch. Yeah, good luck today. Good stream, good fun. I liked it. Thank you very much for, chatting with me. Thanks for firing off questions and being engaging. The stream sucks without you guys. You gals, and you find what I used to say, ladies and germs. You ladies and germs, you're what makes the stream fun. If you guys don't participate, it's boring. So thank you very much. Hit that sub button, hit that like button on this video. Thank you. And I will tweet out those winners for the 10 tickets into the $15,000 long drive, and I'll give you instructions. So hope you hit that retweet on that tweet, and I will see you in Discord, my friends. If you're not a member, go ahead and sign up today. Get all our exclusive stuff and grab access to all sorts of goodies like our study hub. Refresh this. See, this is looking fresh here. And you guys can get all sorts of goodies. There they are. Ratings updated. Looks good, man. All right, I'm excited. I'm going to bounce now. Go rest my voice. Go make all my MLB exclusives and my PGA exclusives. Together, we